plant I chose for my experiment is Polyscias filicifolia. Its common name is fernleaf aurelia. It's a shrub native of Malaysia and Western Pacific. The experiment that was done with this plant is different stem cutting types with the softwood, hardwood, and semi-hardwood cuttings. Some IBA or hormone powder was applied to each cutting before planting them. Different concentrations of hormone powder were applied to the different stem cuttings. Hormone powder number 1 was applied to softwood cutting, IBA number 2 was applied to semi-hardwood cutting, and IBA number 3 was applied to hardwood cutting. For each treatment in the experiment, I took 20 cuttings in order to get 2 replicates per treatment. The cuttings were grown in a soilless mix based on 25% perlite and 75% agromix. For all the cuttings, I removed all the leaves in order to reduce the evapotranspiration. For softwood cuttings, I only left 1 leaf. For each cutting, I took a 6 to 8 node cutting. When planting, I may have made some mistakes with the polarity of the stems, especially for semi-hardwood cuttings and hardwood cuttings. We will see if anything happened in the results. After 2 months, I evaluated the growth of the cuttings by looking at their survival rate, root growth, and shoot growth. After 2 months, the cuttings seemed to show a deficiency in nutrients such as nitrogen. Indeed, the leaves and the new shoots of the cuttings were light green. I found this cutting very interesting, as you can see how the shoot grows directly from the root. This table represents the data that we got at the end of this experiment. This cutting seems to have rotten, and this is possibly due to too much water application. The softwood cuttings didn't do really well. Indeed, only 5 out of 20 of these cuttings actually survived throughout their growth period. I bet you've wondered all semester long what it would look like to grow a cutting in reverse polarity. Well, here it is. I find it pretty cute, but I don't think the plant really likes it. Indeed, as you can see from the way the shoot grows, it can be entangled with the roots, which can reduce the growth of these new shoots. To conclude, both hardwood and semi-hardwood cuttings grew well, but I would still recommend to grow semi-hardwood as they grow more shoots.